This is another episode of The World Has an Essay Problem. And as you know, I am Wayne the Great. Remember, probity is paramount, honor is all, and loyalty is absolute. So as everybody has seen, Fox News released the statistical report about how we're not having enough children, and it's decreased even more in 2025. And everybody jumped on Fox News, and I want to say this, that is a great thing that you jumped on Fox News about what they said when they said 15 to 41, and everybody went, what? 15, what are you talking about? But this is the one thing that nobody else is saying. Every news organization from local NBC to any news organization of that day reported the exact same statistic. And what they did is they used the exact same study. They just omitted the fact that it was starting at 15. So this shows that we have a bigger problem in our news and in our society than anybody has ever believed. And I want to say this is how disgusting this is, that most people are not even reporting this. ABC, NBC, CSNBC, it doesn't matter what it was. All of them were reporting the problem with birth rates, but they were all using the same statistic, the same study. They were all using that nasty study, and none of them asked the question, why the world are we starting at 15? Not one news organization said, why did we start at 15? Why are we putting this on the television at all? Because 15, 16, 17, and even 18 should not be worried about having children. There's something mentally wrong, not only with this country, but with this world. And it's sad to say this. This isn't the first time on news that they've been busted out saying some stuff that people went, what? How does that make sense? When Megyn Kelly said 15 was barely legal, that should have got her fired. When this person made this study saying 15 was included in the low birth rates, that should have got him arrested. That is not an opinion. That's some weird creep stuff that I gotta check your files. I gotta check what you have done in your past. Because we've tried to point this out multiple times of why nobody cares about Epstein Island, why nobody's been arrested. And now you know why, because even the news, every single news organization decided to report on this study and not question why 15-year-olds were used in the first place. That's a bigger issue. The real news is not a single news organization decided to question this study. That's the question nobody's asking. It's absolutely disgusting. It is one of those things I have to ponder. How many people think this is okay? How many people watched the movie Kids in the 80s and went, yeah, we told them not to get pregnant anymore. We gave them sex education, and now we want the 15-year-olds to get pregnant. Yeah, at this point, I don't think there's anything that's going to stop this country from just bottoming out. It's not going to, there's nothing ethic or moral about this country, whether it be religious or otherwise, that is calling out the things that we clearly say are crimes. But as long as the right group or the right study or the right person or the right, government or the right aspect is telling you it's okay, then it's okay. We don't have a single federal law that says underage people can't be married. We don't have a single federal law that protects little girls from being married off to old ass men. We don't have a single federal law that doesn't bring up flags when a 15-year-old gets pregnant. And that's basically what the news just said, that they don't care.